Baltimore Orioles and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Drew Smyly gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hit hard to short. Nunez over to his left, and he's set down, one away. Striding into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get to take his first cuts here on the ground to the left side. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Jim Edmonds will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Bryant is up with it. Throw onto the big fella Howard at first, and with that, Lance Lynn gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Eduardo Nunez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Into the box now, Austin Hedges, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. The book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
Jackie Robinson strides forward for the first time, and he's been in a bit of a slump recently. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
He'll go to the bag for one. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Phillies turned away their first time around. Todd Frazier will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Fastball called for strike 2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. And the throw is in time. Frazier is retired, and there's one away. Joe Mauer will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Robinson comes up with it. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting 6.
Jorge Soler will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. High and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit. A 2-out double. Mookie Betts gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Kyle Schwarber will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Chris Bryant will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Patrick Rosales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Into the seats, 0-1. Lynn comes set. Here it is on 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Shot towards second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Batting 7.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Mitchell Otto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Edmonds will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ben Zobrist will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off.
Shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
Wilmer Defoe comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Line softly toward the hole. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Pedro Alvarez will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And that's in there for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Up next for the Orioles.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1. This is hit softly to third. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Jim Edmonds stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ryan Howard will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And here's a ball hit in the air. A quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 9,
Eduardo Nunez
shortstop.
will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Lynn's ready. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting,
Austin Hedges
left fielder,
is into the box.
Austin
He was a
Hedges.
strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Edmonds. And that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. Joe Mauer is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Leading off for Baltimore, first baseman number 7.
Hit out toward second. Robinson takes it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
Stepping in, Jorge Soler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hedges giving chase. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
now batting, second baseman.
Mookie Betts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And Kyle Schwarber is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Hard liner toward short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Patrick Rosales digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zobrist moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
center fielder
Mitchell
number
Otto
0.
stands in for the second
Mitchell
time.
Otto.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Lynn gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ben Zobrist heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Otto has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
Now to the
Orioles,
plate, Wilmer Defoe. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
You see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Around second. He'll try for third. The tag, and he is called out trying to stretch two bases into three.
now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Jose Peraza will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck.
Peraza.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Ryan Howard. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Zobrist is there, and they'll be able to exhale a bit in that dugout as Howard's gone on just one pitch.
Eduardo Nunez.
Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Mauer is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Francisco Cervelli is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Jim Edmonds will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a high strike there, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And this is swung on and missed. A good pitch makes Edmonds a strikeout casualty for out number 2. Smiley peers in. Here's the first pitch. Todd Frazier stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Austin Hedges will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Jackie Robinson shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there, but you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
High and deep to right. So they're going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First offering on its way. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting,
Chris Bryant will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Wow, a flip to second for one. And a bit of a high throw. That Joe Mauer will come forward now to begin the seventh inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
right fielder.
Digging in, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Rosales. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second
Mookie
baseman.
Betts will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Out in front of it, strike one. Smiley gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hedges has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Patrick Rosales steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Patrick Rosales.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Zobrist racing back out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Center fielder number 00, Mitchell.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Phillies move out in front 3-2 on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 6.
Ryan Howard will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this is fired back in by Edmonds off the wall. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Number 9, shortstop.
Eduardo Nunez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Edmonds will put this one away like so, and that will be that. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Next for the Orioles,
Wilmer Defoe steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Rosales over to his left. Oh, no, it drops. And he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Pedro Alvarez will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
now batting.
Francisco Cervelli stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line toward right center. Otto is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Hansel Robles will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Austin Hedges stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Frazier is up with it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jackie Robinson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier's got to get rid of it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting,
Kyle Schwarber ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Jim Edmonds will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Todd Frazier will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The first baseman, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And even though on the mound he's had his way with him, this is a dangerous customer. So,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Craig Kimbrell comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 46.
Chris Bryant stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Patrick Rosales.
Scorched to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number
Mitchell
00.
Otto will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. Jorge Soler will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Right fielder Jorge.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Up next for the
Mookie Betts will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ben Zobrist stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball called for strike 2. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Julio Herrera will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Wilmer Defoe will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
The batter, designated hitter
Pedro Alvarez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That misses. 1-2.
If you're wondering why they let him keep going into extra innings, he's just now reaching the 100-pitch mark.
Rosales on the move. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hedges is there. And the inning is over. David Murphy is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field.
Jose Peraza steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Kimbrel's ready. First pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Betts has it and taken it out there for the first out.
First baseman
Ryan Howard gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Soler is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out.
the batter, number 9.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Francisco Cervelli comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Francisco.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Here in extra innings, sometimes you got to let guys go longer than you'd like, and you see his pitch count there.
High and deep to straightaway right. Rosales going back on it. Still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3. Aaron Luke will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Jim Edmonds is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Center field.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Hit hard to short. Nunez scoops it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Todd Frazier.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Line to the right side, and a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
First baseman, number
From
7.
the stretch. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third is Frazier heading for the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. Digging in, Jorge Soler. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hard hit ball to second. That's through. He's got a base hit, his 2nd in this one. 2 for 5 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Mookie Betts digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Now a little flare out to left field, and that's going to drop. It's a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Murphy, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Wilmer Defoe stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Pedro Alvarez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Peraza is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleed. Leading off the inning, Austin Hedges. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well,
1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's the key to getting a hitter out. You've got to disrupt his timing, and they've had him out of whack all game long.
Kimbrel pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jackie Robinson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, if you're following along with the thought process right here, he just watched a guy chase a pitch way out of the strike zone, so he's thinking, hey, I might as well throw another one out of the strike zone where he can't hit it.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Chris Bryant will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with a breaking ball again here.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Very important here, with 2 guys on following the hit by pitch. He had to come out and establish the count in his favor, and he did just that.
Line towards center field. Edmonds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Patrick Rosales stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe it took them a couple more innings than they had hoped, but a win's a win, and they